morning everyone, my name is Emma, these are my allotment diaries. I'd love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've also got some other ways that you can follow my journey of this allotment plot and gardening along just down below in the description bar. I hope that made perfect sense because I've just done a school run and I'm absolutely knackered. This is the first time I've been back to my plot in about a week, just because I've been so busy and things have been really hectic at home. I always feel like I say that, like things have been really hectic, but sometimes when I have like a particularly stressful week, I do just not feel like coming here. Unfortunately, that means that a lot of stuff has died and the weeds have kind of started to take over. So disheartening when you feel like you work so hard and then you come back after literally a week of being away and the plot's overgrown and things have been eaten and the slugs and snails have just had a feast. Got some good news though. I've got the tomatoes doing amazing. Tomatoes massive. I've got my first peas developing on my pea plants at the back. I think they're mange too. I've got broad beans that have started to actually give me broad beans now. I need to snip the tops off those. I'll explain that later. My broccoli is all still alive, and the strawberries are looking pretty good. On the flip side to that, all the beetroot has been eaten by pigeons as predicted. One more of my pumpkins has been eaten, probably by pigeons to be honest. And what else? My onions are looking a little bit sad. But let's just stick with the positive, shall we? Because I can't deal with any more negatives. And I have brought a pumpkin with me today. It's one of my Jacoby Littles and I brought a load of protection for it. And I'm just going to see, do an experiment on it basically before I plant my next batch out. I'm going to try and protect this one, you know, and see how it goes. So anyway, I'm going to show you around the plot now, I think. You can see that it's all just looking a little bit more overgrown than perhaps it should be looking right now, especially these ornamental grasses, which just look, right here, they just shoot up when the weather gets warm. It's so annoying. I'll show you the first damage. First damage is to my beetroot, which is just no longer here. You can see the little red stems coming up, and absolutely no leaves, so they've just been completely eaten. My broccoli is still here. That is a miracle in itself. I can't believe it. Also my parsnips are still here. Again, miracle, amazing. What I'm finding really funny right now is that the one pumpkin I planted out, the ukiki-kiri, that I was convinced was dead, is the only one that has survived, which is just hysterical, I think. This is the one that's doing really well. By really well, I mean that he's not been eaten yet. There he is, the ukiki-kiri, sitting there doing well. I can see some slug damage on him though. I do hope he's alright. That one's gone, as you know, but then on the other side, this one's now gone too. He's been eaten. I thought he was safe. You think they're safe, you think you're happy and you can just leave them alone and then they all get eaten. So I've just got one pumpkin now, to be honest. I've just got to start all over again. I think one ukiki-kiri is probably enough, to be honest. I think they're quite big, aren't they? Right, so I'll plant out my next Jacoby Little and we'll just protect him basically. That's what we'll do now, I think. Let's get him out. Right, so this is the Jacoby Little that I brought with me. This is my contingency one. The others all died. He's not looking like the healthiest pumpkin. Obviously when I planted them out I chose the healthiest specimens basically to put out. So this is my the weakest pumpkin, but I have left him a while. He's got hairs on him now, which feels quite rough, so I'm really hoping that puts the snails off a little bit. But I've got plans. Brought some eggshells with me. Eggshells make a really great slug and snail defence, and I've also got some strolch, which is this stuff. It's called strolch and it's like a wet hay, and apparently they don't like crawling over it, so I'm going to try this as well. And I've also got a bottle, so he's going to be my little experiment one basically, and I'm going to see if I can protect him, and if I can then I'll do the same to the others when they go out. And that's the plan really, that's the plan. That's as good as it's going to get. That's all we've got. That's all we've got. Oh God. Now we've got to protect him with our lives. literally thrown every single thing of protection from slugs that I can think of right now that I've got to hand. If he survives, I'll do the same to all the other pumpkins. It will look weird, yes, it will look very weird, but if it works, it works. So we've got the scouring pad, we've got the row of crushed eggshells, then we've got the strolch, which is right up to him as well, and then the bottle. The bottle I think will protect from pigeons and birds pecking at it, which apparently they can do. Hopefully that stick in there will keep it up. There we go. I couldn't protect that more if I sat here with a shovel all night long smacking the slugs. So these are my broad beans. Look how incredible they're doing. They're massive now, absolutely massive. They're probably like up to my boobs, I want to say. That's how tall they are. But yeah, they're doing really good. And in here, if we can come through and find a way through without walking into a spider, that doesn't seem very likely. Oh look, in there, broad beans ready to harvest. But the first job I'm going to do is pick out the top, like pinch out the tops, because when you pinch out the top, you stop all the black flies, you know, those little black aphid things. I don't know if they're flies or if they're bugs, I don't know, they're all annoying to me. Yeah, I didn't do it last year, and then the whole plant got covered in these black aphid things, and just the whole plant was covered, and I didn't get any broad beans. So I'm going to pinch them all out or cut them out or something. Basically just chop the tops off with the heads basically. As usual, when I try and act knowledgeable, like I know what the blooming heck I'm supposed to be doing down here, I've hit a snag and I don't really know what to do about it, but it's more of a nature snag. It's not like a gardening snag, it's like an ethical nature snag. I'll show you the situation. So I'm about to snip this one off because I can notice, look, absolutely covered in those black aphid things, but look who's sitting here waiting, Mr. Ladybird. So the ethical nature question is, do I allow him to have a meal and just leave this for him, or should I snip it off and he can just have the leftovers? Because he seems to think he's got like an unlimited buffet here. I don't really want to ruin that for him, do you know what I mean? I don't want to be that person. Should I snip off a little bit of it? Because there'd still be loads for him to eat there, wouldn't there? And he looks like he wants to eat something too. I'm going to snip off a bit. There's another one there. If they just brought a few more of their mates, I wouldn't have to snip all these blooming things off, would I? Why don't you just bring some more of your friends? And then you can all just have a feast and I won't have to worry about it. I mean, that's the idea, isn't it? Obviously, there's just not enough ladybirds to cope with the amount of these black aphid things. Maybe I need to buy some more ladybirds. Grass is just like the worst weed, isn't it? You should never be worried about throwing grass seed down because it will take and it will grow and it will just grow like crazy, because all that seems to grow around here is grass. It's like the hardest weed to get up as well because it's got such like strong roots. It's so frustrating, but I'm going to try and clear this little area here so it looks a bit neater at the front. Look at all the buttercups that are coming up around here, aren't they beautiful? I actually scattered some wildflower seeds a year ago, and nothing came of them, and I think these were supposed to be part of it. Maybe this is it. Maybe it's happening. How blooming beautiful, aside from all the rubbish and stuff in it. I mean, look, gorgeous. And then over by my pond, all of the irises have come out. They are the weirdest flower, but so beautiful, I think. These are flag irises. My neighbour gave me them, and some of them are in the water, and then some of them are just next to the water. So beautiful, such lovely little pops of colour. What is that? Oh my god, that is the ugliest looking spider I've ever seen in my life. It's got like something on its back. I think that's all its babies. Oh, just leave that alone. But anyway, how beautiful are the flowers. Right, so just wanted to walk you further down my plot and show you what's going on down here. So all of my flowers are coming up in my flower bed. I've got gladiolus and dahlias, and they're doing great. So I didn't dig my dahlias up last year, and 2 of them are coming back out of 3. Third one's gone. I think that's pretty good. And then I've got all of the gladiolus coming up, and then just behind us here, these are my crazy potatoes, which have done so well, just leaving them to do their thing. And these are the peas that I whacked in, and I've got a pea. Where's the pea gone? Where's the pea gone? Oh, here. I'm starting to get peas, which is amazing, but you know you're going to get peas because look, all the flowers have come out. So beautiful. Happy to say that all my tomatoes are still alive. I didn't manage to grow tomatoes last year. I just didn't get round to doing it. I planted them too late and then they all got blight. I only had about 3 plants anyway, but this year I think I'm going to get tomatoes. All of them are just doing so well. Some of them are getting really bushy and some of them are getting really tall, and I think that depends on the variety. I haven't labelled any of them, so it'd be a bit of a mystery. And this one over here has even started getting flowers. So I've been pulling off the little suckers. Suckers are, I think I've pulled them all off now. Oh no, here's one, look. So, there's your tomato stem, there's the branch, and this in the middle here, this is a sucker, and you've got to get him out, because you don't want the plant to be putting energy into that and getting bushier. You want a plant to be putting energy into growing tomatoes for you. So you just take all of those out, and then they're happy, and it's that easy. It's that easy. I just saw a weird bright green grasshopper-like creature. Oh, there he is. Found him again. There you are. I don't know what he is. I don't know what he is, but look at him. Right on my broadbean that I want to pick. What on earth is that? What a weird and wonderful creature. Sometimes I think I should start a second channel called The Wonderful World of Bugs with Emma, and it's just basically going to be me pointing at weird bugs going, what is that? What is that? What is that? And that's it. That's just the whole channel, but I can't be bothered. I've got a few little broadbeans here. I think I'm going to take them home and see what I get out of them. I don't think they're massive yet. I think I can wait longer for them to be a bit bigger, because I do like them a bit chunky in soups and stuff. But yeah, this is the first thing I'm taking home from the plot this year that I can actually eat. It's actually edible. Hopefully, you never know. If I'm still here on Wednesday, you'll know. Yeah, so there we go. I've got my first harvest. I hope you enjoyed the vlog today. If you did, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will be back again on Wednesday with another vlog for you all, and see you then. Happy gardening, everyone. Bye.